So in this video, we're going to talk about the internet apocalypse. If you guys have heard of that, we're going to talk about the days of darkness and solar flares and white noise. All those things are in this video. Hey guys, I have a new location, a new background. I am actually in Eureka Springs at this very moment making this video, and I'm at a place called Magnetic Springs. I'm doing a vlogging video for members only, which shows kind of the tour of the place. I'm too scared to go down there and do this with everybody around. So we hiked uphill so that we could make this video today. So the question in this video is, are you prepared for an EMP attack? Am I prepared for an EMP attack? And I can hear you now saying, what is an EMP? I have the answer. An EMP it's an electromagnetic pulse attack. It's a burst of electromagnetic energy. These can occur naturally or by use of nuclear weapons. So for months, well, being realistic and honest, for years, we have been warned of this coming attack, an attack that people call the days of darkness. This would literally shut down the North American grid. All electricity shut down. Everything shut off. Anything that depends on electricity would absolutely not work. So with that being said, are you prepared? What do you have in stock? What would you need for daily living if you didn't have electricity? So I've thought about this very thing, rolling my thoughts throughout the day, from the moment I wake up to the time I go to bed. What would I need to get me through my day if I had no electricity? Thinking beyond an EMP attack, we could even think about winter storms, like when bad weather rolls in and it shuts your power down, natural disasters. These things also could take the electricity out. So again, are you prepared? Really, I think me and Patrick could be way more prepared than we are. So as I'm making these videos, it's also helping me and him to get ourselves prepared. The internet apocalypse, that's a funny word. So if you go on the NASA website, it says this. They reported the sun emitted a significant solar flare peaking at 10:29 a.m. on July 3rd, 2021. Solar flares are powerful bursts of radiation. When intense enough, they can disturb the atmosphere in the layer where GPS and communication signals travel. So now can you understand why there are people that are seriously preparing for an apocalypse? Y'all, this could totally happen. So it is a good idea that we are all prepared for some type of power outage. With a power outage, there would be no communication. Anything that you use on electricity would be no more. However, no communication could be God's way of putting us in timeout. I think this country could use a little timeout right now. So if it happens in the winter, think about your heating needs. Think about your water supply. If you're on a water source, like through your city or your rural water system, if the generators were down, there would be no way the water could be pumped to you. If you have propane, you could cook, but when your propane runs out, how would you cook? Batteries, flashlights, candles, these are the first things we always think of. Oil lamps are handy. Those are something good to have on hand, and plenty of oil to go in your oil lamps. A generator is wonderful as long as you had enough gas to supply the generator to run the power to your house. Solar powered anything would be your best bet. Again, just think about your daily living needs, go through your routines, and try to jot down some things that you would need to replace the things that you use electricity. So now we're gonna get deep into my thoughts. Last week, I had the thoughts of white noise. So I texted Patrick and I said, babe, what's white noise? So he come back with the reply about ghost hunters and those kind of things. And I'm like, no, that's not where I'm going with this. What is white noise? What's the definition of white noise? And here it is. A random signal having equal intensity at different frequencies, giving it a constant power spectral density, even distribution of all sound frequencies. So then a short time later, I don't know if it was the same day or the next day, he sent me a video. And it was on 10 Days of Darkness. I started reading about it. I started seeing the threats of solar flares, seeing the word EMPs, this internet apocalypse stuff. So all that gave me this brilliant video idea. So as I kind of got deeper and deeper looking at white noise, I found that people actually use it to sleep at night. Our white noise is a fan. We use a fan every night, and if that fan isn't on, I can't hardly sleep. So do you have white noise? If you do, and you didn't have it, what would you do without it? It's just something to think about. So on a recent camp trip, we slept out in our hammocks, and all we had as shelter was like this tarp that we teepeed over us. And during the night, all I could hear was the sounds around me. Honestly, it kind of freaked me out. So I realize now that nature has its own white noise. I gotta wait for this traffic to pass. This might not have been the best idea. There's so many people, so many cars. I am in the woods, but there's a lot of people here today. So as I was saying, if you've ever been on a hiking trip, you know that everything's different at night than it is during the day. So as the night falls, everything looks different, everything sounds different. And when you're just laying there in nature, you hear everything. You hear every night crawling animal. You hear every creepy crawler. You hear every breeze of the wind blowing through the trees. If you hear it. So if you were put in this situation, are you prepared? Could you keep your mind in control and not given to fear during the night without your white noise? You could test it. You could set up a hammock somewhere or go on a camp trip and see how long you can make it in the night. And it doesn't always have to be outside. When your house is totally shut down, you're going to hear every creak and every moan that your house makes. So maybe you could test that too. Shut the power off to your house in the nighttime and just sit and see how long you could take it. See if you could get your mind adapted to the noises around you. Would your mind be able to adjust to the silence? Here we go, guys, to my main point. Without all this traffic, without all the wireless signals and all the white noise off, it's in those moments that maybe we will hear from God the greatest. Maybe He needs to allow things to be shut down for a while so that we can hear Him speak to us. Honestly, with all this stuff going on, we're not hearing Him very clearly. Are we willing to choose to shut everything off, shut everything away from us, and just be and listen? Y'all, America needs some answers right now. We need answers to some of the things going on in this country. We are praying and we're crying out to God, but are we truly listening in this season? Maybe it is time that we shut off the white noise and listen, because He is trying to prepare us for the Exodus. Through all the noise and all the chaos and all the things going on around me, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Comment, let me know what you think, and until the next time, God bless. Have an amazing day. A lot of traffic today. There's a lot of traffic. They're getting ready to start the motorcycle, and then I'm going to, oh, there's a Jeep pulling in. Try to finish this, wrap this video up. This has been hard today. I miss my home.